Any clue? No, not My Old Man's Dustman. Not Rock the Casbah. I'm going to do a bit from later now. Not I Kissed a Girl. I can wait all night. Pour Some Sugar on Me. I don't know if that's a suggestion or a song. It's not that. Mouldy Old Dough. No, it's not that. Back to the main refrain. Not Next Time. Not Poison by Alice Cooper. Something by the Wurzels. No. That was George Harrison did something. Come on, it's obvious. You can wait all day until someone gets it. Well, until this chalk wears out. It's a great insult to my skills that you're not getting this. Not Barbie Girl. Not a poem. No, it's not from one of my school assemblies. It doesn't sound very nice. That's not the kind thing to say, Laura. Not Bob the Builder. That's the closest yet. Still a long way away, though. A good heart is hard to find by Shergel Farkey. No, that's not a name of a person. I should be so lucky, and that would be. But this is not Vienna. Gonna have to tell you, it's Dr. Zaius from the Stop the Planet of the Apes. I Want to Get Off. And this is it. Dr. Zaius, 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 Dr. Zaius. Ooh, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, can I play the piano anymore? Of course you can. Well, I couldn't before. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Do Dr. Zaius, and then I went to I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee A to chimpanzee. Sorry, I messed that joke up. The good job they didn't do that on the actual Simpsons. Oh, you'll never make a monkey out of me. Oh my gosh, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. I guess they finally made a monkey. Yes, we finally made a monkey. Yes, we finally made a monkey out of me. I love you, Dr. Zaius. Welcome to Me1 versus Me2 Snooker. That was the Name That Tune section of the show. Doesn't usually take that long, but just the audience of idiots tonight couldn't get it. Even though it was obvious, I'm sure people at home watching on YouTube got it straight away. I love the legitimate theatre. I love legitimate theatre. I do too. This is an eternal battle between Me1 and Me2. We haven't been played for a little while. This is frame 180. I know I said that last time. It's 180, but this actually is frame 180, whereas I've got the numbering wrong for a couple of weeks. I've been on tour. It's been hard to do this. I've been tired. But Katie, my wife, is out doing a gig tonight, and so it means while the cat's away, the mice can play snooker. Just against itself, though. Don't need to go insane. Look, we better go, before we talk about the snooker, we better get into the 8:03 football results, which unfortunately coming to you a little late. Most of the scores are final scores, so I can't give you those. But Northern Ireland won and nil. Someone was complaining about my dirty glasses the other day. Oh, I've lost my little cleaning thing. I've got chalk all over me. Can I do it on my t-shirt? These glasses are already slightly ruined. Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. Don't get this on test match special, do you? Probably do, actually. Right, let's see if I can see now. Portugal 1, the Republic of Ireland 0. Friendlies, full-time. International friendly, Bahrain 16, Indonesia 45. Incredible. This is women's football, and that's why the scores are a little higher, because the goals are the same size, but women are smaller. Under 21 team friendlies. Don't know if this is women or men. Croatia 17, Sweden 0, Slovakia 17, Moldova 30. Incredible scores here. More full times. Group D, Angola versus Cameroon in play. It's just a green line between them, though. I don't know what that means. Group E, Congo, same thing. Congo, Morocco in play with a green line. Never seen this before. Group F, Gabon. Is that how you say it? Versus Gambia in play, green line. Seychelles versus Burundi in play, green line. Full time. Iraq versus Vietnam in play, green line. Saudi. Why haven't they got the scores? Saudi Arabia versus Jordan in play. Can someone go to Yemen and get the scores for me, please? Full time. CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Cuba 20, Cayman 30. Well, exciting game. St. Kitts 21, Bahamas 0. St. Kitts really thrashing them there. St. Lucia, green line, Aruba in play. Group D, Guyana 23, Belize 0. That's unlikely to Belize for them to come back there. And then Brasilia, Serie A, Atletico Go 23, Corinthians 0, and Juventude 23, Vitoria 0. So that's that. Anyway, look, we're back to the important stuff of snooker. We've wasted 8 minutes of your time on The Simpsons, Stop the World, Planet of the Apes, I want to get off, and football scores. But we're really here for the snooker. Frame 180. It's currently 85-84 to Me1. In the doldrums for a long time, but back again now. But Me2 did win the last frame. Managed to claw one back. I should say that Marunkwa Makwerek, I can't read my own writings, family got in touch to say they didn't want the arena named after them. So looking through to today's listings, there's really only one candidate for today's. I'm sure that Andy McCaich has locked this in already, because this is a sports person who would appreciate self-playing snooker, play for footballer for Bolton Wanderers and Norwich City, and cricketer for Norfolk. 88 years young, same age as my dad, which is, slightly worrying. Well, everyone's quite old today who died today. Albert's Bells would have been. Albert's Bells would have. I think he's just died because I didn't notice him before. Albert's Bells, Hell's Bells, is 85. A Latvian writer. Barry Butler, announced on this date, 62. It's pretty close actually to my age. Ralph Coulton, 87. He's another rugby player and coach. Death announced on this date wouldn't have counted. Rajiv Taranath, an Indian classical musician, 91 years young. But the arena will be, of course, named after Terry Alcock. He was a fantastic footballer and cricketer because he was all cock. So, that's what he just used his cock instead of a bat, instead of a foot. That is disrespectful. I don't want his family to say that we can't name the arena after him. But you'll be much missed, Terry Alcock. I think you are probably my favourite Bolton Wanderers player from the 1950s. We could argue about that all night. Anyway, look, we're here for the snooker. I'm not wearing any underwear today, by the way, so there's a chance you might get a little bit of cleavage if you're with a bit of luck. Haven't had a bath today, so I'm still in my quite dirty clothes, which are now also covered in chalk. So you've got some fun to see when the moment comes. Of course, an election's been announced since we last played, so we'll find out how the players are going to vote, see if that affects your vote. First up, let's talk to the loser of last week's frame, but still the winner of the competition thus far. Could lose that lead today or extend it, or it could be a draw and it's just the same. It's Me1. Over to you, Me1. Can't remember how this works. Let's see how it goes. Hi, Richard. Yeah, I'm just sitting down. Thank you for having me here. It's great to be back at the old green board. We've been practicing very hard while we've been away, but confident of winning. And who will you be voting for, do you think, in the election? Well, I like to read all the manifestos very carefully and listen to all the arguments before voting Conservative. That's what I like to do. So I think the Tories, I think we've got to give them a chance. They've only been in for 14 years, and they had to make up for all the mess that old Tony Blairs and Gordon Brown's left behind them, and they've taken us over to the EU, which I think we can all agree was the correct move. They have got the poo out of the sewers and into the rivers, which I think we can all agree is a better place for it. It's nature's sewer that doesn't need any upkeep. It just does it naturally for you. And sure, old Richie Sunak didn't stay at D-Day the whole time, but he went along, didn't he, for a bit. So what are we going to say? Well, it seems like a vote for the Tories. Once I've read the manifesto, I'll read all the manifestos very carefully. You are a fair man, Me1. You read all the manifestos before voting Tory. Well, good luck in today's frame, because that's the only thing you're likely to win in the next few weeks. I can see Me2 just sitting down now. Me2, how you doing? Hello, Richard. Good to be back. Good to be on a winning streak at last again, and that streak shall continue. Thanks to the Tories, of course, there's a lot of sick children in hospital. I do have to thank them for that. So that means I have people to play for, but I'd prefer a world where there were no sick children. So I'm not sure I'm going to vote Tory. Yeah, it could be. You could go any way. Well, two ways. Yeah, it's either going to be Labour or Reform, isn't it, Rich? Yeah, it is. And as you get older, I imagine Reform. Well, I've looked at what old Keir Starmer's has had to say, and I've looked at what old Nigel Farage has had to say, and for me, I want a man of the people. I want a man who I feel like I could go to the pub with. We could just have a chat. I want a man who's got one testicle. I want a man who survived a plane crash. Well, it seems pretty clear who you're going to vote for then. Yeah, Nige is my man. So Nige or Richie Sunak. That's who we're fighting for tonight. Well, whoever wins tonight, that will be the next government. That's how all parties have agreed to this, that they would Me1 versus Me2, whichever prime minister they chose, they would just get in with all the seats. So very surprised the Scottish National Party went to it. They maybe were hoping that Me, whichever the Scottish one is, was going to take part. Very surprised the Green Party agreed to this, but I guess they'll get as many seats as they would have done without this. So good luck to the Reform Party and the Conservatives. I mean, who would I rather have out of those two if it was a choice between the two? It's like having a choice between bad diarrhea and very bad diarrhea. I would like bad diarrhea. So it's got to be old Richie Sunak. And to be honest, if that's the choice, I would like Richie Sunak to go back in with a very big majority just to see what he does with his time. It would be quite a good prank on him, because he's making his way out the door, isn't he? He's got his stuff packed. He's halfway to California. So it'd be nice to make him, force him to do that. Right, I forgot to charge my microphone. I'm hoping this is going to hold. We've got Chris Evans on standby if anything goes wrong, but it's working for now. Let's hand over. I think I've done everything I need to do, and I can't remember. With the format changes so much. We're just here for the snooker. Thanks to everyone you're still using their Twitch Prime, whatever it is, to Amazon Prime accounts to give us money. It's bringing in a small amount of money each month. That first month, though, I thought we're gonna have, this is going to be a runaway success, but this is something like the 64th month we've been here. And Jay Proud has just subscribed with Amazon Prime. They've done 2 months. Thank you very much, Jay. You've made me proud. Hey, come on. And that's the kind of service you don't get on any other Twitch channel. So do use your free money to subscribe. Don't pay to subscribe here. That would be insane. But it brings in enough to pay Chris Evans' children to have some food. So once a week, once a month. It will pay for my children's the VAT on their private schools. I'm not sending them to private school. Not unless things go very badly wrong in Hitchin. Let's get up over to Commentator 1, Commentator 2 in the Terry Alcock Arena. How are we doing? Well, Richard, it's good to be back. It feels like a little while since we've been here, but which it is, but it's good to be back. I'm here with Commentator 2. How are you doing, Commentator 2? Yeah, I'm good. I'm here, and for some reason, still turning up for this gig. Good. Well, we've got Me2 at the Oki. He'll be at the Oki in a second to make the old white ball fly into the old red balls. He's wearing his trademark no underwear, but a very loose pair of jogging bottoms that could fall down at any second. And he's a beautiful break. Nothing's gone down, not even a white though. Me1. Ooh, and both of them feeling a little bit of pain in their left arm, not in a heart attack way, just in a pull the muscle kind of way. Might make today's match quite difficult. Me1 has potted, a red, and he's hit the black. Oh, is he going to pot a red by mistake? No, Me1 is in the lead. Calculating, Me1, 1, Me2, calculating, 0, Me2. Both players in pain here, but Me2 shoots through the pain to pot one red. And that's nice. That I saw exactly what he did there. He potted the pink. You think, why is he going down that end of the table? Because that one red that Me1 allowed. Oh, it's quite a difficult shot though. Oh, but Me2 pots it beautifully. It's a break of 7 already. 8 already. I don't think he can get anything in here. He's going to go for the yellow, which could go down. Oh, it could. It will. And it's a 4-ball break for Me2. And he's very much on for a 5-ball break here. 7, 8, 9, 10. This could be 11. Again, quite difficult. Oh. So 5-ball break. 3 reds. Pink. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can he get this black into the centre pocket? This would be astonishing if he could. No, he's missed it by a fucking mile. 11, a break of 11 for Me2, and the crowd of me's here are applauding that pretty wildly. That's one of the best breaks we've ever seen here. Me1. Again, had to be careful not to hit the pink there, but he seems as he set up Me2. Can this one go through? No, it didn't go through the gap. Me1 pulls up his falling trousers. Oh, badly shot from Me1. A bad shot that was. Me2 has got him rattled. Oh, Me2 only just to say clip that. And has gone in off anyway, so it doesn't matter. Me2 gives away 4 points completely unnecessarily. And that could be the door opening for Me1 to get back into this frame where, to be frank, he's been outplayed. Oh, Me1 hit that too hard. The ball was right over the pocket. Thought he can't miss, but he did miss. Me2 just has to be careful not to push here. Oh, and he does beautifully. Me2 is playing like an angel of snooker. Can he double this pink? No, not like that. Me2 moves up to 12. Me1 on 5. Me1 needs to pull something out of his bag here, and that could be it. That's nice. Oh, he nudges the pink, but doesn't get on the pink, but he's on the brown. And there's some potting going on here. Where are we living? Potting Town? Potlington? There's a break of 5. Can he do a plant here to make it 6? You know he can. Me1 is playing like a demon too. Can he get this pink? I don't think so. And I'm right. Break of 6 for Me1. Calculating, Me1 11, Me2 12, and it's even though Me2 got what felt like an unassailable lead with that amazing break, he's going to have to do it again. And he's not going to get high breaks going for yellows, especially if he misses them. He pulls away 13-11. It's anyone's match now. This is exciting stuff. The colours all in a row. Me1 misses quite an easy red. There's 2 reds to go, as you know. Me2. Oh. Oh. Well, may have got a snooker here. This is hard, though. This is a pretty good snooker because Me1. Yeah, what's he going to do here? He's really hit it hard note for the best. Oh. He did it, but he's set up Me2. Oh, Me2. Now it's set up Me1. It's a difficult shot now. Me1 leaves the ball teetering on the edge of the pocket like a great escape. And could this be, not the great escape, the Italian job? Could this be a great escape for Me2? Oh, no, no! It can't. Me2 has got a break of 1, but is potted. Trying to get the blue, has potted the remaining red, and now is behind. Unbelievably. Calculating. Me1 16, Me2 14, and Me1 has a free ball. Guess he's snookered. Goes for the black instead of the yellow. Misses it by a long way. Me2. Oh, should have got that yellow, but may have got a snooker. May have gotten enough. Again, teetering on. It's the Italian job all over again. Me1. Ooh, this is hard. This is as hard as my penis was when I was 14 years old. Oh, he got it though. Me1 brilliantly out of that. And he's got a snooker return. Me2. Gets out the snooker. Almost pots the yellow. Me1. I had good erections when I was 14. What can I say? Me1. Oh, a nice shot, but it doesn't come off. Me2. Worried about his anus showing. He surely can't get this yellow past his pink. He's going to try. No, he's going to go for the snooker. Oh, and I think he's got it. By Jove, I think he's got it. Me1 gets out of it, goes in off. So the first mistake, I think, for Me1 there. And that puts Me2 back in the lead. And surely with a chance of potting this yellow, possibly the green as well. He's got the yellow, hasn't really got on the right place for the green here. Tries to double. Me2 pulling away up to 20. Me1 on 16. Low scoring because there hasn't been many mistakes. Me1. He's gone for the double. Nearly gets it. Gets us, or was it a snooker? Nearly gets a snooker, then some way off doesn't. Me2. Ooh, hit that a bit too fine. May have got a snooker. Yeah, snooker between two balls. That's a beautiful one. They've got out of all the snookers so far, I think. Me1. And once again, Me1 gets that. This is just phenomenal snooker. I think you can agree. Me2 hopes to pull that green back. Fails. Me1 now has a chance to pot the green. Oh, it jingled and jangled in the pocket. Didn't go down. Me2. Oh, what a shot. No one could deny he intended to do that and snooker himself. It's gone in after a kiss. Oh, he gets out of the snooker he'd imposed on himself. Me1. Pots the brown. Goes in off though. Me2 set that up beautifully, and I think that could be the mistake that hands this frame to the very strong breeze. Calculating. Me1 16. Me2 27. Me2 should get this brown. If he can screw back, he can get the blue. He gets the brown. He's not going to get the blue, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. He may have done enough, and he could do a miraculous shot here. It was going towards the pocket. It hasn't got in. There's still a chance for Me1. He's taken one. He's got the blue. Can he get this pink? He tries. Oh. The mistakes coming at the end for Me1. The mistakes that I think may put paid to his ambitions to win this frame. He gives away 6. There's now 16 points between these two players. Me2 only has to pop this pink to be back on level terms. He's done it. Is he going to add insult to injury? Of course he is. He scores a beautiful break of 13. Makes it look easy, and it was 50, plays 21. Looked like it was going to be closer than that, didn't it, my fine friends? But it wasn't closer than that. It was exactly that, 21.50. And the final scores, oh, it looks like Andy McH isn't here. The final scores make it 85. We're back on level pegging after 180 frames. We find ourselves back where we began, but my God, commentator 2, have we seen that kind of snooker before? I mean, we've seen that kind of snooker before. But have we seen snookers? I mean, the number of snookers that they got out of. Yeah. And the breaks, 2 breaks of over 1 ball. There was a 5 ball. Was it 5 or 6 balls? Mate, I don't think we'll see a frame like that again. So for Andy McCaich, you couldn't be bothered to turn up. And all the others didn't turn up. There's only 104 people watching. What a waste of all of our time and life. Back to Richard Herring in the studio. Well, slightly downbeat commentary there from the commentary team. But what a frame of snooker. Let's talk first of all to the victorious player. Let's talk to the losing player. Me1, how you feeling? Richard, well, if that means Farage is our next Prime Minister, then, you know, I will feel some responsibility for the mayhem. But even so, I have to say, I think Farage is a safe pair of hands. He's the most successful politician of our generation. He's got us out of the EU. We can put him in charge. He can get us out of the EU properly. And good luck to him and all the mental reform MPs. 600, they'd have to get 650 of them, or how many it is now. I wouldn't like to see some of those, but there'll be no opposition, so that's, you know. I didn't throw the frame so reform would get in, and without me being responsible for it, if that's what you're thinking. Me2, little wink to the camera there. Me2, how are you feeling? Well, Richard, you know, I had the future of the country in my hands, and it could have gone one way, it could have gone to disaster, but I think we got a safe pair of hands. I mean, admittedly, the man who leads the party did almost kill himself in a plane crash by getting a banner tangled around the back of it. But apart from that, I think he's a safe pair of hands. Apart from that unnecessary near-death accident. Only 1 ball, Richard. You've got to admire that in a man. And we've had 1 balled leaders before, and I don't think there's been any problems there. So, well done. And I'm, you know, but mainly I'm glad I won. I'm glad for the sick kids, you know. And we don't need the NHS if we've got me winning snooker, do we? So, cheers. That's pure vodka I'm drinking there. Well, that's it for this week. I don't know when we'll be back. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. That could be next week's tune. Just look out for that. But I know we'll meet again. Thank you, Richie Nick, has subscribed with Prime for 43 months. That's the kind of commitment we're looking for. Look, it's great. It's just great to be back doing this wonderful sport whenever we can. Hopefully soon it'll be back weekly. Hopefully I'm going to move soon. Hopefully we can find a snooker room somewhere in that new place. We'll see. But the contest will continue, even if I just have to play it in my mind, where I don't even have an imagination. So it's going to be exciting. Thanks to My Groves, subscribed for 90 months. You know, it would have been good, wouldn't it, if you'd done that. Do not directly have somebody subscribe for 43 months. So Amazon Prime, if you're with Amazon Prime, you can give us some free money every month, but you have to be asked to come back every month. So well done to everyone. Andy McCaich has just arrived. Sorry, I was in the pub and forgot the time, Ted. I don't know what the Ted means. All right, look, Andy McCaich wasn't here, but that meant that he couldn't criticise my scoring, which is good. It was 85. It's 85 all, 21-50. Me2. Could he get back into the league? Could he get his nose in front? We'll see. Could he get his Terry Alcock in front? We'll see. God bless you, Terry Alcock. You're playing football and cricket in heaven now. And no one's making jokes about your name because they're above that kind of stuff in heaven. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much from me and all the me's. Enjoy your snooker. Snooker on. Don't forget to snook.